Good evening. Praise the Lord. My name is Reverend Biakama. It's another wonderful, terrific Tuesday. It's that day that we will look up to, that program that we always look to have and sit on this couch. As I've always told you, I always sit with this couch with my friend, my wife, and my partner in Christ, and my partner in
Christ,
as we discuss this thing called
marriage.
We believe that marriage is good.
Marriage works.
If only
you work it.
And today we're here to help you
work your very own.
Karibu sana. It's a wonderful time, privilege that you're part of us tonight. Sound of Abundance Church, SOATV never disappoints, and this thing called marriage never disappoints. Yes, so we want to welcome you, everyone watching on SOATV. Karibuni sana. Yes, you can join us on every other platform, but I'm coming to that. But before that, kila mtu wale ambao wanatazama nyumbani, wale ambao wanatazama hichi kipindi.
Wewe pole.
Ni hichi ama hiki. Hichi kipindi cha.
Acha hakuna kitu kama hichi. Wewe wazio Kiswahili teacher.
Wewe is go Mr. Mungare.
No wonder. Hichi kizito Kiswahili.
Wewe goja. Hiki kipindi ambacho kinaitwa Please, English teachers, help me. Please,
English teachers.
Let me welcome my friend, my partner in crime, to welcome those online viewers.
Karibuni watazamaji wetu ambaye mnatutazama katika social media handles zetu. We love you. Welcome to this thing called marriage. I wanted to pull you down, but I discovered I cannot.
Thank God. God is good.
Yeah, thank you for being our lovely viewers on our social media handles. RevB and Sound of Abundance Facebook page.
Yeah.
SOATV KE. Juliet Bernard Kama.
Correct.
And which other one? And our Instagram and TikTok followers.
Yes.
We love and appreciate your presence on social media, and you are our great family. We love you, we love you, we love you. Thank you for being part of us tonight, and we are certain that you are going to be blessed. As usual, this thing called marriage comes your way to make your homes, comes your way to make your marriage better, comes to beautify you a home. And I'm certain that God is going to renew and do a new thing tonight. So karibuni, let someone know that you are watching this thing called marriage. Let a friend know, a sister know. Watch with a couple, friend of yours. Make sure your spouse is beside you. And whatever that we are about to discuss tonight, let it be of help to many homes.
Correct. So karibuni sana.
Yeah.
And those watching us at home, watching us on any social media handle, you can get in touch. Just send us your questions, send us your comments, your whatever on 0727
438 728.
Again 0727
438 728.
Got it. So please talk to us, interact with us. Also on WhatsApp, the same number. And then let us know how this program is blessing you. Please make sure if you know anybody that needs to hear this program, they need to be here with us. And as always, another beautiful Tuesday. We never waste time on anything else. We go straight to the point. And today's topic is the rising of single parents. The rising of the single parent. Why are we having so many single parents, single moms? And most of them are single moms, right?
Yes.
Most of them. And today we're going to discuss why and what is happening and the negative effects. And we want you to be part of it. Let us know your thoughts, your comments. What do you think? There's so many single parenthood everywhere. Nowadays you come to church, well, what happened to their child? We had an issue, we separated, now we're no longer together, I'm a single mom or I'm a single parent. All these are happening and today we want to address them. And the truth is this: there's a rise of the single parent. There's a lot of single parenthood. Many people are raising kids by themselves. But let's start from this point. It is not right.
No.
It's not right. No matter the circumstance, it's not right. Why are we saying that? On a biblical basis, it should take a man and a woman. And the moment the man knows I have impregnated a woman, he should be responsible.
Yes.
I think it is carelessness for a woman to go get pregnant and she has no husband. I think it's carelessness. And also, because even the children have a right of being raised by both parents.
Yeah.
But we will discuss some of that tonight, and God is going to help us. So let us know your comment, your thoughts, so we can be able also to dive deep and, you know, get to be more vast as we can on this subject matter. And we're very sure it's going to be a blessing to you. Now, there are so many reasons, but before we go to some of the reasons, what do you think about single parenthood? Is it as a result of, should it be there in the first place?
What I would say about it, I don't think there's any woman who sleeps and dreams of ever raising her children alone without the father.
I disagree.
Okay, sasa ni yangu, ni opinion. Sasa si ungoja hata mtu aseme statement kama full hivi ndio uweze kunini. So I don't think it's any woman's dream, or they ever sat down and wished, okay, that they would raise their children by themselves.
Okay.
For women, kabisa, I believe it is the desire of every woman to raise the children together with the fathers. So for me, if I speak on behalf of the women, it is a circumstance that many of them find themselves in, which is unfortunate and not anyone's choice.
Not all are fortunate.
Okay. True, I'm coming there. Unanikimbiza. Okay. So going by what you are saying, or what you unachangia ni, there are those nowadays, yes, they say, I don't want the stress of marriage.
Yes.
Okay. There are those nowadays who just don't have the patience of keeping up with a man. So they get to that point whereby very little patience of marriage, or very little patience of staying together with the father of your children, or circumstances that find them in the having children, and then I want a patience, you know, just to make it work.
Okay.
Okay, there are those that are there, but the majority of the women are those that mostly want to raise their children in the environment of their fathers.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you. For example, these ladies that come and tell you, I'm pregnant for him, and I deal as a married man.
Yeah.
You see, the moment you go out with a man,
yes.
You see, when sex is not guarded, well guarded, what will happen is you get pregnant.
That is one of the consequences.
When it comes to pregnancy and stuff, I think to some extent I blame the woman.
Yeah.
Because the woman should know this is unprotected sex.
Yes.
And I'm not ready for this. You get what I'm saying?
I may not be ready for the consequences.
And if this man will do this thing, I'll get pregnant. You know yourself better than the man. So you find somebody is going out and you're having sex, careless sex with someone. You are not married. This person has not promised marriage. And the next thing that happens is what? Bam! You just have sex anyhow. You will get pregnant. What do you expect? The next thing, the man tells you, I was not ready for it. I didn't want it. The next thing, you're going out with a man who's married. What do you expect?
Una habari, wengine hata hawana habari.
Matter of fact, going out and having sex with somebody who is not your husband is wrong.
Yes.
And what do you expect? You expect to be pregnant, especially if you're not careful. So you find sometimes, some of the women who are single parents is because of carelessness. Yes.
Yeah.
Because for me, when it comes to pregnancy, the woman is more of a determinant factor than the man.
Yeah.
Yes, you know, I'm not safe. You are not using anything. What do you expect? You get pregnant. So me, I think there are women who are just careless.
Yeah. It's true that to that extent and that point, I agree with you. The issue of a woman becoming pregnant should be more more cautious. For this thing called marriage, you're supposed to be more cautious as a woman when it comes to pregnancy than a man. A man can never carry a pregnancy. No. Okay, so you're the one to go through it. And the chances are you're the one even to raise that child by yourself. If that man is not a husband.
Correct.
Already. Okay? So to that extent, I agree with you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Guys, it has begun very well. So that is the truth. For me, most of the single girls who are pregnant.
Single parents.
Single parents.
Yes.
It's purely lack of No, just thinking twice. You know? And what do you expect anyway?
Is at the heat of the moment.
Moment of weakness.
Yeah.
Your head must be sober.
Yeah.
Because it is bound to happen.
Yeah, and it is a permanent mark.
And then now
permanent connection.
You start pursuing this man to take care of the child.
Child support.
You know, and he was not ready.
Yeah.
That's so unfair. So I think in the first beginning, it is wrong for you to pursue a man or sleep around with a man and you are not you're not married.
Yeah.
If you're not married, what are you going for? Really? What do you expect?
Yeah.
And they say, oh, men are players. No, you're the one who played. Nobody. Yes, nobody's. No. I cannot be
and to that point, most men just run away from responsibility. We have already started touching on the points.
Yes. So one is carelessness. One of the major reasons why people are single parents is carelessness. Very, very careless.
Number one, yes.
Careless. Someone say careless. Someone careless.
Siwezi sema.
Number two. Number two reason is divorce, breakups, physical custody, divorce and breakups. You know, you are living together, then you break up. You definitely raise a child at home. It contributes a lot. That is why before you separate from the person you're with, you have to think of the kids who are involved.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. And that is what we had mentioned earlier. People don't have the patience of growing marriage. Okay?
Yes.
They don't have the patience of making it work. They don't have the patience of making marriage work.
So they're selfish.
Yeah. So kitu kidogo tu, I think I'm getting tired with this man. I think I'm getting tired with this woman. I think this is not the man I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. It ends up bringing divorce, separation. Okay? It goes there. It ends up bringing breakups. And the worst thing is, those two people who are adults have a little one that they're not bringing to the picture of how it would affect that child.
Correct.
So, and most of the time, the law is always on the woman. So by the time that child is 18 years, they have to be around the mother, sana. So who will end up being the single parent?
The woman.
Absolutely. And the man, once they cannot see the child, once they cannot be in the environment of a family setup, most of them end up forgetting that child.
Correct.
So mama ataanza huko nje kustruggle the food, shelter, clothing, school fees, medication, and all that. It ends up falling on the head of a woman. Why? Because both of them, I think they had not considered the weight of marriage. And secondly, with the weight of marriage comes sex. Sex comes children, procreation. So without proper consideration, that is why we are having the rise of so much singlehood, which is unfortunate. No child comes having subscribed to having been raised by a single mother or a single man. Because they are single parents also. Hakuna mtoto anakujanga akitamani hivyo. But you see, that is why we are having so many children who do not understand what baba is. They don't know. They absolutely don't understand the presence of a father in the home. They are used to mom doing everything. Mom is the father, mom is the dad. And they are boy childs. Okay? So that thing of lack of patience and not understanding really what entails marriage is another thing that brings about the separations, the divorce, and the breakups that we are having, which are now driving to single parenthood.
And that's the truth. Every parent, especially men, by the time you want to leave that woman and she has 3 of your children, don't look at it, I'll be coming to visit. I'll be coming to see them. I'll be sending aid.
You come once, you at the onset because of the connection still you have. You may come every month. You may come every week. But time heals you. It brings the separation. So you may even go for months without seeing your child.
It should be this way. That every man, that once you have a family, you have a woman and has your child, it's your sole responsibility not to visit. You see what? When you visit a child who is living with the mom, and you visit that child once a week on Saturday, you pick the child, take them somewhere, buy them snacks, then bring them back. You are not raising that child.
No.
The raising is a child seeing you, how you handle the things, how you behave to certain situations, how you behave to problems, how you handle the mom. And when that 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours you're going to spend that child is not enough to say I'm raising a boy child or a girl child. You need to be part and parcel of that child from the onset.
That's right.
From the first day, that child needs to know, yeah, daddy say no. Needs to hear daddy say, mommy say, where? Because that 3 minutes you have with that child, that 3 hours, what will happen is you just have to, the child will be at his best, you'll be at your best.
Yeah.
And because you don't want to spoil the relationship, what will happen is this: you don't bring your bad side.
Yeah.
You only bring the best side. Every parent has two sides: the sweet side and the sour side. So most of the relationships that are breaking today is because there was no people became selfish. And I've had those cases today. Like today, I was dealing with a case whereby the man left the woman, and he only comes to pick the children during holiday to take the children to the mom in the village. So the whole 3 months, the man has not come near the children.
Yeah.
Then, because they have closed, the mother of the village wants to see the kids. He comes to pick the kids without their mother, and they are going with the stepmom to see
their grandma
in the village for another 2-3 weeks. I told her, no, that should not happen. So that is not parenting. That is not parenting.
No.
So before you separate and you break up, know there are kids who are going to be affected.
Yeah.
Terribly. Right?
Yes.
Terribly.
Yeah.
So number 3, why there's the rise of so many single parenthood. Number 3 is abandonment. People abandon responsibility.
Yeah. I'm telling you. And that one is too much nowadays. There is the fear of responsibility, as you have said it. So mtu anatoroka. Abandon. How do you abandon your own blood? And this one, hii kabisa ni wanaume. How do you do that and sleep with yourself at peace without you being haunted?
What you love?
Yeah.
What you love them?
That thing. That thought of your children are somewhere and you're not there, you're not taking care of them, and you live as if kwanza you take another woman. Yeah. It's absolutely inhuman. If not for your own children, if not for your own self, for your own children.
It is wrong. You should not abandon a relationship. Why do you abandon children? Why should you run away? You see what? Again, I say, it is irresponsibility. A lot of, you take in this beautiful girl and then make her pregnant. Then you take off. What kind of a human being are you? Where were you born? Will you come from Mars, Jupiter, Pluto, or where? Because that is wrong. And that thing is really affecting many, many homes today. A man just disappeared. One day the man just came and took the bag and went away. Yeah. And you find him in another place, the other family. And even in that place, he's going to side children. Yeah. So he sides children there again. Will you be running? Yeah. Oh, don't tell me, the wife is nagging. You have children. Try and make this thing work. Yeah. Try and make it work. Yeah. What is your reason for this? Let us know your reason. Also, I'm seeing so many texts are coming. Can I read one? Yeah. Let me read one text here. Somebody saying, hey, hi, mom and pastor. I love watching this program. But Leo Menifikia, my wife left saying she wanted to be independent, to be an independent woman. It destroyed me, kabisa. She wants me to see them once a while. My son asked me when am I coming home. I feel like mimi ni mgeni kwao. Hadi I don't want to see them because it hurts. I know. Pole sana. Wow. Yeah, that one now that after getting children is when she realized she needs independence. What kind of age and era was she living in? She could have just been independent without her husband. Because now she brought in the heart, yes, children and a man. That is wrong. Yeah. And why are you saying that now? It's unfortunate, and we are sorry about that circumstance that you are in.
But for me, I would just request you to try and just go and see them. Piga moyo konde. Just beat your heart. Just go and see the children, because at the end of the day,
they need you.
Yeah, you don't want them to grow without seeing you. Yeah, it is hurtful, and I know the more you see them and the more you see her, probably you still love her. It hurts more. Inatonesha kidonda afresh. But at the end of the day, for the sake of those children, appear so that they don't leave your mind.
Yes.
Just brace up, strengthen yourself, and go and see them. As atiambiwa once a week. Awaone once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go and see them. If at least she has given you that room, there are those that now completely lock that door.
Yes.
They lock that door and they tell you, I want to be independent, and you cannot see your children for now.
And for a woman to say, I want to be independent,
yeah,
I think the wrong influence.
One, it could be influential, but there are those who are just like that.
We want to be independent.
The question is, didn't you know you want to be independent even before marriage?
That woman is not correct.
Ako tuna zake. Yeah.
No, she's not independent. She's depending on somebody else.
Yeah.
Another reason.
So now you are spoiling instead of making.
Sir, just keep on going to see your children. But we are going to see that. But just try to win her over. Just go see your children.
Yeah.
Because out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
So try and go and still see your kids. Another reason that because I want to read another text. Another reason.
Can I disagree with you a little on that?
On where?
On what you have said, that he should try and win the woman over. Don't try it.
Why?
Because you'll get hurt more.
Sometimes the man wants family.
The family is okay, but the woman has already asked for her own space, and she has moved. Remember, the man is hurting. For me, the only reason that should take you to where she is to see your children. This one, if it will ever flow in the future, is okay. But if you go there with the mind of trying to win her back, you may get hurt more. And that relationship with the children will be messed up completely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, the winning over, as if it is meant to be, it will come. But the most important thing right now, make sure you see your children. It is more important. More important to be in their lives, even with the decision their mom made. God will help you heal. I
wanted to read this on this Refbia. Read this comment first.
Which one?
Down there.
The Jackie Akinyi.
Yeah.
He says, single parenthood has also become a business, e.g. having 3 baby daddies, giving you 10K each. Then this settles your bills and thus no need to work. Very true.
Become a business? Really?
Yeah.
Women, where are you going? How to do business with kids?
It's true. It's happening. This is what me I usually tell, especially married men. Married men, the moment you're going to sleep out with any woman, be very careful.
Maybe they wanted marriage.
Be very careful. Pana, uko married, unaenda kutafuta nini uko nje? You want to marry 10. I'm talking to married men. Before you go out there and start sleeping with other women, just know you could be putting yourself in another trap. Ndio hii, Jackie has said it. Most ladies nowadays, they've realized the good ones, the ones who knows how to take care, are the married men. So you find yourself, you're just there careless, partying as a man, piam. The girl comes and tells you, DNA inatoka copy, ni wewe, mtoto ni wako. Anakuambia now, excuse me, we have to take care of this child together. You have added on top of this economy na hii jua yote. You have added yourself another responsibility. Afadhali you anaisha 10K. You know one that asks for 150.
150.
A month. A month.
And she has been eating it for how many years?
For years. Good years.
Over 10 years?
Yes. 150,000 upkeep.
Hey, women. Oh.
Yeah. And so you can imagine if she gets another child with another man, is another 150. Why does such kind of a woman need to work?
But that means she doesn't care about the children.
She cares about the children.
No. Because the child needs to be raised by both parents.
Yeah. And what her own selfishness, which I would look at, is she wants a livelihood, a certain livelihood, without having to work. As Jackie has put it, without having to work.
That's a lazy woman.
That's a lazy woman and a con woman.
Yeah, that's one.
Using the children to con men. So the thing that I usually tell men, wajishike masikio hivi. Before you go and dip in a certain well, Be careful. And you go and dip in that well without even protection. That's the child coming. Is that even you're just being too careless? Because nowadays wasichana wamekuwa wengine.
Hey.
These beautiful girls that you're seeing, they're out here for business. They trap you with one thing or the other. They give you a disease. They put you in such messes. Yeah? And then they change. That smile that you are seeing now when they need money. Unashanga uni nani? So you are like, she's always threatening you. I will tell your wife. I will send up photos of the child. So mwanaume anaishingi ameshikilia maini.
Mwambie kafeme ni nini?
At the end of the day, atasema, but still mtoto yuko. Imagine the kind of...
You're going to raise. Your wife will raise.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
Not you.
Hey.
No, if
any woman that is brought for a child from... Apeleke mamake ushago.
Abana.
Apeleke mamake ushago.
Bonako.
Bwana mgani? Aliniambia akienda kukula huko. Kula alienda kula alisema.
Abana. Mistakes happen.
Kana eza chapanishwa na ukuta kaanguke kakufe. Wapi? Ati kana kuja wapi?
Abana. For the love of children.
Which love of children? Which love of children?
Imagine 10K will be going.
Mama nyumbani.
Abana.
Hiyo 10K ukienda kujibamba, you should have thought.
Hiyo 10K irudi kwa nyumba pande hii.
Irudi kwa shosho huko.
Abana irudi kwa nyumba.
Kuna. Any woman that, unless you have 10 hearts, very big, joined together.
Ladies, I advise you. Instead of your husband being under pressure and is being used.
Able talk to the man of God here. What is your comment? Until your husband goes out there, gets a woman pregnant.
It was a mistake.
Ngoja. Gets a woman. I want to hear the backup of women.
I must make them understand.
Hakuna understanding. Si ugoje kwanza nipeane the question. Ngoja kwanza nipeane question ndio wanifeel. Akina Jackie na akina Lizzy, everyone on social media. This is the thing. Your husband goes out, impregnates another woman. Now ngoja, si ugoje.
Moment of weakness.
Ngoja, si ugoje. Ngoja tu kidogo. Now, and then now he's being blackmailed. Okay, he comes clean and tells you I have a child outside and I'm being asked for 10,000 Kenya shillings upkeep or 150 or whatever.
10K is kidogo.
Until now, you allow the child. Ataenda ongeze wa pili na watatu na wanne na watano.
Abana, confess.
Hakuna kuitikia. Apeleke ikikuwa mbaya. Akameze arudi kwa mwili ama apeleke ushago.
Ngoja, imagine huyu 10K ni kidogo. Huyu 150.
Wacha akulwe.
Bwana yako.
Wacha akulwe. Kwanza tanaweza meet na huyo mama nimwambie kula 200.
Hapana.
Ako nayo.
Amekuja because hiyo pesa atakuja.
Nasi.
Akwambie madam, please. Ili kwa moment of weakness.
Moment of weakness.
Trap of the Satan.
Okay.
The work of the devil.
Yeah. The work of everyone.
The work of the devil.
Aside from himself.
God. The work. Let me finish. The work of the devil.
Which devil?
Wait.
Which color of the devil?
Goja.
Sasa si wewe unanifanyia.
It is the work of the devil. Now, my madam, please help me raise this child. Please, because as a mistake, I don't want to continue doing the mistake. That's why I've confessed. What is the right thing to do?
The right thing is take to mama nyumbani. Full stop. You're not going to bring a constant reminder of how you went and cheated, slept with another woman without protection. Okay? And then you bring kakitu kana pita kwa nyumba kila siku kana nikumbusha what you did. No, is a lie. If you want that heart, more grace. But as of me, your mistake, carry it to the village to your own mother, or just know how you will handle it with your baby mama.
Read the comments.
Which comments? I hope I have supporters. Okay, this one is Fiona Munga is saying, ladies need proper deliverance. Catherine Jerry Gekuya says, I'm not married, but it can never be me. Yes, now.
Be what?
It can never be her taking in another woman's child.
Explain what you're saying.
Yeah. Hapo ndio atajua huruma ni estate. Thank you, Katie. You're doing very well. Marion Makutesa, true. The business is real. Fio Munga says, boy child ananyongwa kila kona. Kila kona yawa.
Send us your text. Send us your text.
Yeah.
I want to hear what you're saying. I'm seeing so many comments are coming.
Yeah.
Before we go to the next point. Papa, we have some women, they are after business. They are
on business.
There are some women. We have some women. They are after business and you raising their kids. Immediately children grow, she will leave you. As men, we are afraid of daughters of Jezebel.
Well, be afraid. You're doing well. You're good. Don't be careless.
Don't be careless.
Be afraid. It's good.
I want to read this, but let's maybe go to the next point.
Yeah.
But still, I want to get your comment. Where about Konyumbani? You can use the number 0727438728. Both on WhatsApp, both on message. We want to hear your thoughts on this. Somebody are going to be a power to any or a little boy shout.
Okay.
Anyway, point number 4.
Yeah.
Number 4. Yeah. Why there's a lot of single parenthood.
Yes.
Number 4 is becoming widowed. Death of a partner is common cause of single parenting.
That one is understandable. If a parent dies, a spouse dies, then to that extent, you can raise your children by yourself.
Yeah, because somebody is saying
it's allowed.
Praise God, Rev and Pastor. I'm single after separating with my hubby, and they died a year later. It's now 22 years, and I haven't found a man. I have a calling in the house of God. Is it right or wrong to marry? Mary from Kisumu. What do you think?
She can marry. She's a widow.
Yeah.
And the husband died. She has all the room to start all over again and have a relationship. You're good.
You're good.
If you get a good man and you do your due diligence, because nowadays due diligence is not only on land, do your due diligence on even that man.
And I think due diligence will be done more on women.
Wacha nikwambie. Due diligence inafanywa wa baba ndio wanachangia hii single parent. Due diligence ni baba.
Kwani hao biashara sio
biashara ni maisha wanataka soft life, so hawataki kwenda kufanya kazi. Lakini due diligence ile inachangia single parenthood. Ni hawa hawataki responsibility.
Kama unataka single soft life, jipange. Enda kwenye kazi.
And I'm telling you, those that are doing that, they are not going for broke men. They are not going for broke men. They are going for men who are driving good cars. They are going for men who they know their offices.
This is wrong.
Wanajua their biasharas. They even probably know their turnovers monthly. Anajua bas. I have hit the jackpot. Huyu nitamshika na mtoto.
Huyo hakuna.
Tell me, if a man can be able to take care, he has a home. True or false?
True.
The man you're talking about, huyu wa 150, akona kwake. Na anapeana upkeep ya 150k per month. Is that a broke man?
No, he's not.
He's not a broke man. So that lady, probably knew what she was doing.
Me, I will advise men who have signed a child outside. Come clean with your wife. Your wife is the best. Talk to her nicely.
Yes.
Ombe mama, 150 is a lot. 150 can take care of the entire house.
Okay.
Or even 30.
Are you serious about that thing?
Yes.
No.
Go tell your wife, confess. Bible says confess one to another and you'll be healed. Utapona.
Hiyo siku akienda huko, si angemuita waende wawili.
Ilikuwa mistake.
Mbona mama hajaikuwa na moment of weakness?
Mtu akiteleza anguke.
Akiteleza akianguka abebe msalaba yake huko.
Hapana, mtu akiteleza mnamuinua.
Remember that the other day here in church, you prayed for two women that they are sick now, that they were brought for ugonjwa by the spouses. Imagine if it is ugonjwa is worse than a child.
Sidio? Yeso kama with a child, you don't ugonjwa mmoja na mtoto.
Na reva hapo kabisa pana haiwezi kuitikika. Iwezi itikika kwa hiyo nyumba. That child will bring more trouble in that house than
there's no trouble. The child is innocent. The child is innocent.
The child is innocent. So the parents can handle him uko nje.
The man has no money to scatter in 2 houses. That is why anamokuletea mtoto umsaidie kulea.
Moment of weakness has consequences. Yes. Moment of weakness.
Men,
it
talk
has
to
consequences.
Me. Wanaume, please.
Hakuna.
Hebu tume SMS 0727438728. Mtu akianguka anainuliwa. Na mtu makosa ni makosa. Ikirudiwa ndio makosa. Makosa si makosa mpaka irudiwe.
Makosa sio makosa.
Kwa mama na mkwe na Mungu, roho wa Mungu. Yaani mtoto ni innocent.
Thank God. What? Let me not.
Me I'm going to kama sijatosheka kujibu. Wanaume, what do you think? Yes. So I'm seeing. Okay, let me allow me read this one. This is on WhatsApp 0727438728 on WhatsApp. Somebody is saying this out. I'm in our picture. Okay. I'm James Obino from Gashie Kiambu. I said marriage of now is only God who controls. Okay, let me get another one here. Somebody is saying, so what if, like in my case, there's this girl I tried to lure, but she fell for another man. They broke up, found another man whom she got pregnant with. Then they broke up after the man cheating. Then she comes back to me asking for help. What should I do? Forgive and forget. Just forgive and forget.
Seriously, honey? Ebu answer that question nicely.
The question is, do you still love her? Do you love her? She has come back, she has made a mistake, and she has realized the love of her life. And she has come back. The man has dumped her.
No, that one has not realized the man is the love of her life.
She realized later.
No, it's a lie. Two men.
One man.
After him is two men. And then akapata na huyo wa pili. Mimba.
Somebody and a woman, I would like to come there personally. Is it true? Somebody feel like you should be on this set. Don't worry. Let us get your comment. Okay, another reason. You charudia too.
Sasa situjibu huyo.
Nani?
Huyo
what should you do? Everybody comment yako.
Let me tell you, that girl is stuck. More so now that she has a child. That's why she has come to you, because she realized that you genuinely loved her. Usitikie. Alikuacha, akaendea the first man, akaenda akamess na the second man. Now she has come back to you because she has realized what? That you truly loved her and she has a burden. The burden is the child that she has. How are you going to raise someone else's child and you wanted her when she was single, akakuringia? Don't be naive. Don't be silly. Don't agree to be used, because that girl is there to use you. She wants to use you to take care of her, and probably she has realized you still love her. Don't.
Somebody is saying, somebody is not agreeing with what I'm saying. And I say, okay, this person is angry with me, so I will not read your comment. He's a bit angry with me, so I will not read your comment. But the truth is this.
Yeah, thank you for feeling me. Kama una feel it should not be read.
No, he's saying, seriously, Pastor, can you talk like that? What do you mean? But we'll get to that. Let's go to the next point. Men, talk to me. What do you think? Me, I've seen men who have taken women with other men's children and they raise as their own.
Generally, she's angry with the way he's supporting that, women should raise children, wives should raise children from outside.
Have you seen men?
Yeah.
Have you seen men who have raised children?
Yeah.
Taken a woman who had children and raised those children as his own?
Yes.
Are they there?
I've seen.
So when they say ngumu sana, for a woman, for you to raise another man's child,
circumstances are different. How? Huyu mama alipata watoto outside marriage. She was a single lady. It happened. Akadanganywa, akapata mimba. Then they meet with this guy and amwambia, excuse me, I have my child. Are you willing to take me and my child? That circumstance is different than he ya kwenda nje kujitafutia kidogo.
Ilikuwa mistake.
Peleka mtoto kwa mama.
Hata huyo alikuwa
mistake. Ama lipa 150.
Hapana, huyo afanya mistake. Sasa akakula mzigo. Pia wewe peleka mtoto kwa mama yako shago.
Haina shida. Ukiagree ni sawa.
Hakuna kuagree. Huyo mtoto needs parenting and the man is there and is willing to raise the child. So why not?
Mgani huyu mwenye amekula kwa marriage?
There are also, let me be very honest. There are also men who feel, me, I can't take a woman with a child.
Yes, they're there.
And the woman says, because you can't take with my child, these things are no.
Yeah.
So why should you dismiss love because of a child who is innocent? You getting?
Yeah.
Whether from you or from another man. Are you getting my point? So for me, I wouldn't advise men that not to marry women without children. Children are a blessing. But the same way, if a man makes a mistake outside, and he tells you, madam, I've gone out and this would happen. Number one, I'm sorry and I've repented. And I'm coming back to you as my wife because this is what is at stake. 150.
Pesa si kitu.
Goja, ni kitu.
Ni damage ile itakuwa hapo.
You can call the number 0727438728. We are going to answer calls hapo. Kwanza producer, ngoja tukakebo kidogo kwanza.
Ngoja nikuulize.
Ngoja kwanza, ngoja kidogo kwanza.
Wacha nikuulize kwa sababu nawashwa.
Ara mimi nawashwa, ngoja kwanza. Kwa nini huyu amekuja na mtoto amekubaliwa? Akashikwa.
Ngoja sababu circumstance ni different.
Ni circumstance na agree. Ni circumstance different. Ndio nakwambia.
Wewe umetoka kwa ndoa umeenda nje ukalala na mwanamke bila protection hadi mtoto akazaliwa. Sasa unataka nikuje kubeba mzigo? Na lie.
Si kubeba mzigo.
Na lie. Mzigo mtoto ni mzigo.
Kuna tupendani. Kwani sisi kwani mtakioa.
Wewe ukienda kuanya unakumbuka mtu kwa nyumba.
Akioa afaifu haizi anguka.
Anaweza. Sasa this is my question What if ikue ni mama is the wife who has gone out Eska
acha staki ngoja
umeruka
ngoja umenifix hapo ngoja
mama ndiye ameenda pia akapata mimba akuja kwa my husband this one is not yours now this is not yours
ngoja hakuna niache
oh man this is not
ngoja kwanza we are going for a short break. Ikitu ayendi hivyo. Please don't go anywhere. Don't go far. When ngoje hapo. Don't go far. We are coming back. Lazima tujue kitu inaendaje. Because ikitu other to do program usiku. Lakini it is not that we must solve this problem.
Sikia.
But sikiri kitote. Because acha. Wait. This lady came with children or a child.
Yeah.
Of another man.
Circumstance different.
Now who you after they had sex out of carelessness. She got pregnant. And the man abandoned the child. Now you have met her and she's a child na kwa mena mtoto.
Na hii circumstance.
Ngoja unamwambia nina shida. Pia huyu mtu wenyewe. Huyu mtu mwingine mtu jui. So now it is that when the man goes out and gets a child, you have your mistake. Equal mistake. I disagree. Goja.
Circumstances are different.
Circumstance. Talk to me, men. Talk to me. 072743. When you come back, we will be receiving calls. We're going for a short break. We'll be right back.
I prophesy over your life. Every work you do shall be fruitful. You have had bad luck with work.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
You get a job, they don't pay you well.
Yes, sir.
Or you get a job, it ends.
Yes, sir.
I don't talk like a mere man. I talk as an oracle. Whatever is yours and the devil is holding now, it is going to drop now.
Praise God. Psalms 46 verse number 9. Bible says he causes wars to cease unto the ends of the earth. My name is Reverend Bia Kama, Senior Pastor Sound of Abundance. On the 25th, we are having an all-night kesha. The theme of the night is these battles must come to an end. I repeat, these battles must come to an end. I've been facing setbacks, rejection, difficulties, battle after battle. When you sleep, battles.
It's a dream people have been having for a while.
Yeah.
Of somebody dead.
Yeah.
Somebody dying.
Yeah.
A dream you've been having.
Yeah.
You had the dream, your wife had the same dream.
Yes.
And I'm seeing the devil has planned on Tuesday that as you leave the house, there will be an accident. I cancel it.
Because when you go to the office battle, in your own business battle,
The power that is planning this accident is the same power that attacked your business. Because your business is not bringing profit. The same power attacked your wife's business. Your wife no longer has money again.
health battles.
Well, I have a throat problem. It started on December, so I'm not breathing well.
Everywhere you've been facing battles and you've been fighting battles for long. On the 25th, we are having all-night pressure from 9 p.m. in the night till the dawn of day. It's going to be a night whereby every battle in your marriage, battles in your finances, battles in your health, battles with your children, battles with your business, battles in the works of your hand, and battles with demons is coming to an end. It will be a night of intense war.
There are certain doors God have opened, but there are powers that say you're not going anywhere. There are doors, even if God has given you, you have to contend for them. There are people here, Mama, you should be married, but somebody is sitting on your gate of marriage. Today, God shall remove them. any man that has transferred your virtue, transferred your wealth, transferred your destiny, transferred your peace, transferred your progress, transferred your prosperity, transferred your wealth, I prophesy it is coming back to you, 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 coming back to you.
A night of intense prophecy.
You have been having battles upon battles. Yes, I see you have been praying for things to open, but nothing is opening. Yes, I am seeing a stagnation that has been there for long. There's a time God began to open. Adama, my eyes are open. Yes, Chala, I saw you one day. You were doing well. Things were moving for you. Yes, then you came to a place. Things began going back. Yes, I saw things begin to go back in your life. A woman in your life. I don't know how, but I'm seeing a woman. This woman was Kamba by name. She was Kamba by tribe. Yes. This woman dealt with you. I don't know what happened, but I saw you disagreed. Yes. You disagreed with the woman. Yes. The woman went to a witch and tied your finances. By the virtue of this altar, yes, I release you. Amen. Any altar that speaks against you, yes, by this altar I release you.
Amen. A night of heavy deliverance.
Power, 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 power.
A night of warfare.
Send my father. Any man or woman, maternal, paternal, from the office, from the church, who is hindering me from succeeding, oh God, scatter them.
I'm telling you, 25th, all battles in your life, in your business, and in your family is coming to an end. See you on 25th. Mark it in your calendar to be in sound of abundance. And tell you, these battles must cease. When you come, Jesus will stop the battles. See you then. God bless you. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yes, every Tuesday we call it Terrific Tuesday. We sit on this couch with my wife, my friend, my partner in Christ, and my partner in
Christ.
In crime.
Yes.
Discussing this thing called
marriage.
We believe that marriage is good.
Marriage works.
If only
you work it.
Karibu sana, karibu sana. Hapa kuna topic haiwezi. Kuna kitu naambiwa hapa haiwezi. But before tuende hapo, let's go back to, let me read one or two comments. Somebody is saying here, Papa, on behalf of men, all women want men to marry them with kids from other men, but no woman wants to marry a man with a child from another woman. If things continue like this, to make things easier, let the woman with kids marry a man with kids. Simple. Let's take this comment. Let me hear this comment. All right. Hello. Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, Pastor Dennis, sir.
Yes, Pastor Dennis.
Yes.
Talk.
I think you are right, and also Mom is right.
Where?
On the issue about the child.
Okay.
Because I had a member.
Okay.
That they had quarrels at in their marriage. And the wife left.
Okay.
Went and rented a house somewhere.
All right.
Gotten a man, and then he was like a sponsor, like something like that. So when she gotten a child, the man ran away.
Okay.
And she was in a trouble somehow financially.
Okay.
So the people that knew the man came and told the man, your wife is passing through challenges.
Okay.
So the man came to me. I told him, if you love her, go and take him to your house.
Okay.
So the guy decided to go, take the wife, take the child that was not his, and the woman had undergone the CS. So the guy tried to do everything for that lady.
Okay.
So I think a child has innocent. Like we are saying, the child is innocent.
Yes.
And Mom also, like the way she's saying, it is also hard for a woman to take in a child that a husband has misbehaved somewhere.
So what is your thought?
I think the child should be left aside, as you are saying.
So what is your take?
My take is that let the child be left aside on the issues of between the father and the mother.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Talk to us. What do you think? Lady comes with a child. The man takes care of the child. She has gone out misbehaved. She's struggling. The man takes her with the child that she has come with. Then the man goes out and messes and comes back. Na mama nasema hapana. Hakuna kama hiyo.
Wewe una personalize kitu inakani kama it's against men. But the thing is very different. Different in what ways, eh? What we are talking about here is, there is a single lady somewhere,
yes,
who by chance got pregnant. Okay? And it never worked.
Yes.
Okay?
Go ahead, yeah.
It never worked with that other relationship. So this man comes and likes the lady. Then the lady says, as you see me, I'm a mother. I have one child.
Yes.
And the man says, no, there's no problem. If you have a child and it happened and where is the father of the child? They discuss everything broadly. And the relationship continues on. Okay? When nitakuchukua na mtoto wako. That circumstance is different than when a man marries clean, a woman marries clean, they get clean children, I mean children in a clean marriage. Okay? Then mwanaume in his moment of weakness as you're trying kuwatetea, anaenda huko nje, anapatia mwanamke mimba. So where I am disagreeing with you is, it could be a moment of weakness. That is his moment of weakness. Is seen he has got to deal with. Okay? Even the marriage is at stake at that particular moment. Now, adding salt to the wound, is you saying that sasa because the strange woman or the baby mama is now starting to demand money, is you saying that now the child should come and live with? It's like enforcing a strange child in a marriage that was clean. You brought the whole pain, the whole reason, you know, everything in one picture in the house. I'm pay chakula, I'm change diapers, for instance. I'm tafutie school uniform and all that. That's too much. It's too much and it's unacceptable. In that circumstance, if that child, you need to have it taken. If the woman will be okay to take, any woman, ni sawa. But any woman that will refuse to take such kind of a child, I cannot blame them.
Apana.
I will not blame them.
This is the last one. We go to the next one.
Mtoto apelekwe kwa nyanya ama wacho na mama yake.
Mama can goja. This is the last one. Then we go to the next one. Hi, Papa and Mama. A friend of mine, akapea Mboch ball. Okay? Mboch akaanza blackmailing. The guy 50K every month, or else I'm the wife. Alikulwa do hadi akajua chiwawa. Akajua chiwawa ya nje ni sumu. The guy asked me for advice. Told him mapema ndio best. Okay, ambia wife this happen. That's what ili happen. Na Mboch akona ball. Ukweli umweke huru ama aporo zaidi. Ambia wife.
Yeah.
Ambia wife achukue mtoi. But wife achukue mtoi. 50,000 ni mingi sana.
Wongo. Hakuna mtoto anachukuliwa mahali.
Wa mama.
Wacha kuloyo 50,000 mpaka uamke. You'll never again do it.
Somebody say, no way. Children of side chicks should not be let in marriage life.
They cannot enter.
They will spoil the marriage life.
Yes.
So deal with them outside the picture. I disagree with you completely.
Mtoto wa nyoka ni nyoka.
Hakuna nyoka hapo.
Mamake anze kumtumia pia.
God sikia.
Nyoka ni nyoka.
Hello.
Yes, Miss Pastor is again for you now.
Yes.
I'm asking mom.
Yes.
Look, you are pinning on us so too much. My question to you is this. Look it in a context whereby the conjugal rights in the marriage are not there. And the man is feeling like now, perhaps I go outside to satisfy myself, then I come back. So in that scenario, what happens is that the child be in between.
You see, okay, let me answer you off call. Just listen to the answer. The thing is, conjugal rights or no conjugal rights, God does not allow any man to go out and cheat on his wife. No reason allows any man to go and cheat on his wife. Not one. Hakuna hata moja. Whether conjugal rights or no conjugal rights. The thing is, it happened and it has happened. Carry your load outside there. Unaitishwa 50.
Yaani ni bwana kunaambia hivyo.
Sikia, anaitishwa 50. Hata naweza ambia dem itisha 70.
70 na watoto.
Wacha aumie.
Aumie kwa nini?
Jeshike masikio.
That means you're punishing your husband. You're revenging.
After all.
You're revenging.
After all.
No. Let's go to the next point.
The thing he went out there and
it was a moment of weakness.
That moment of weakness.
It was a mistake.
He will pay.
He has told, that's why men don't confess some things.
Ndio sasa akulu huko polepole kama huyu mwenye wa Mboch.
Unajua nini?
Huyu mwenye alikula Mboch, akulu tu polepole. Akulu tu polepole. Siku moja atainuka hivi upside down na confess. Ile kitu atakuwa ameonea hapo vumbi. Kaeni kwa ndoa, wacheni kuhanya. Hivyo tu ndio dawa. That's the medicine. Hivyo tu. Stop looking those skirts are beautiful. When you enter inside that skirt is when you will come out with consequences that will follow you the rest of your life. Stay with your wife. Oh. It's a warning.
No, it was a moment of weakness.
Right. Moment of weakness. Oh, beautiful, she looks like the sun. Hey, it has consequences.
Somebody said, no way, let that lady take care of her own baby. She knew this man is married. Let her carry her own load. Yes. But you see now, man telling their wife is so that the wife can come in and help.
Help you?
So where is the help here? If you can tell your wife, Apana. Let's go. Let's go to the next point.
Huyo mtoto atakuja kwa nyumba atakuwa kidonda kwa hiyo ndoa.
Kwa nini?
Atakuwa kidonda kwa hiyo.
Where is forgiveness?
Okay, I asked you a question that you ran away from before we went for break. It is a circumstance that has now happened to the wife. For instance, mwanaume alienda waka-agree, let's do contraceptive of you closing vasectomy. Okay? The man knows I cannot sire children. The woman goes there and plays kalongolongo and comes with pregnancy. Si lazima ajiseme?
Yeah.
My husband, it happened, it was the moment of weakness. We had gone for team building. Naivasha, pap, it happened. My husband, now take this child. No, I love you. Just forgive me. Talk on that context.
Man, take the child. For marriage sake, for love sake. It was your wife a moment of weakness.
Now, that moment of weakness, you will be seeing it in the house every day as it grows until it is 18 years.
You see, it's your perception.
No, I mean,
you can decide to see it as that way. No, I'm being very real. I am being very real. The woman has. See what? You cannot tell me. I'm not seconding people cheating or people falling. But I'm saying this. Something can happen. Somebody can fall literally.
It's good.
David was married. David, the Bible, was married. He saw Uriah's wife and he slept with her. David had a wife as a king. David took the child. The mother of the child was there. Get it? The thing is this. In marriage, you see what? If we put it like that, it means in marriage, people cannot fall. It's a lie. People
can fall.
Things can happen.
But when the consequences come, is when you realize it was not only falling.
That is why now, as a couple, you talk it out. You build it together.
Yeah. And just to
my wife, my husband, it's true, I've been careless, but this time it happened. Or rather, this time I was just caught ikafanyika. I'm sorry, I repent from my heart, but I'm pregnant. And I wouldn't want to let this child be raised. I believe you can be a good father to this child. I'm very sorry. Please, my husband, forgive me. And don't cast away this child. Why not? Why not? On the man's perspective, why not? What has the child done? You can't tell me.
It is not what the child has done.
It is wrong to assume. It's wrong to assume that nobody can fall outside marriage. That's when our marriages are breaking, because once you're married, you're not given a room.
Skia,
the devil can tempt anybody.
Sweetheart, the devil can tempt everybody. And what you're saying is very true. But this is the point, okay? When that thing happens in actual sense and it bears the fruit, it's not only a child. You come and tell your wife, I've been checked and I'm HIV positive.
Yes.
No, you need also to go, be checked. You could be sick also.
Okay.
That is a lifetime thing. Okay?
Yes.
The consequences are worse than the deed. Which is falling inakuwa kimazoea, falling. Everyone, my wife I fell. My wife I have been falling. My wife I'm struggling with this thing. Please bear with me. No. Watu wapigane na vita za sexual sin. People should fight with them. It's not easy, but it is workable. When God put it that you should have only one wife, he knew it is possible.
A righteous man can fall 7 times.
He knew it is possible.
Okay. Jeff Machepe is saying, after me, my wife, I'm at home.
Okay, pole. Pole, Jeff.
Okay. This one is saying, the man also knew he's married. Selective amnesia.
Selective amnesia. You're right now.
Let's go to the next point.
It was a moment of weakness. I am not married for now. Mtoto akikuhitu toboke 50,000 kama huyo wa Mboch. Hapo ndo macho itafungukia.
But openness is key.
Openness is key.
And forgiveness is very important in marriage.
Yeah, and forgiveness is there, but let that not reminder of that forgiveness.
Mama, today I disagree with you. No, Mama, I disagree. But let's go to the next point.
Hakuna kitu kama hiyo. Kitu kama hiyo iwezekani.
Hapana, mimi disagree.
Hebu tuende kwa the next point.
Tuende kwa next point kwanza.
Tulale hapo.
Kwanza. Next point.
Yes.
What is causing the uprising of singlehood? Single parenthood.
Sasa unasikia nikaa karoga kona uzito.
Kuna zaki ndo gambo leo. No staki.
Don't worry. But wacha nikwambie.
Mama, put that on the next point. Let's go to the next point.
Capacity to carry some things.
Hakuna capacity.
It's different in the hands of everyone.
Yes, somebody can fall. When they fall, you forgive.
Forgiving is there.
And that's even as you're forgiven by Christ. Okay, let's go to the next point. Right? I know, ladies, you don't like it, but it's to samea. Forgive.
Samea ni sawa, but mtoto akae huko. Ameende kwa nyanyake ushago.
Mama yake.
Mamake mgani?
Una mama yake.
Mamake mgani? Mamake ni huko nje.
If you can adopt a child, can do this another one.
Adopting is different.
To the next point. Jumaneno. Kwanza issue ni kama is a kaisha sahi.
Mtu anaumwa. Anawasha. Wacha nikwambie. Msalaba wa dhambi zako beba peke yako.
Yesu tubebe msalaba.
50,000.
Goja. Nenda toka naumia.
Wacha waumie, si wewe ndio unawaumiza.
Sima ndio wewe nika confess peke sawa.
Wewe confession yako.
Twende kwa next point hoje maneno. We said why there are a lot of
single parenthood.
We said one is what?
I can't remember. Yeah, negligence.
Negligence. 2 said divorce. 3 we said abandonment. 4 we said becoming widowed, or death. 5.
Yes.
5 now is domestic violence. Now, one thing about domestic violence is we don't condone.
Absolutely.
Why are you beating a mature person? Lakini pia mama anaanza kwa mdomo. Ayo mama. Wamaanza kwa mdomo.
Yes, it does not allow mwanaume kurusha ngumi. Kapigana na wanaume wenzako.
Haina shida, punguza mdomo. Jua huyu mwanaume ongea naye. Let's be honest. Let me be honest with something here. You see what? You must know your capacity.
As a
you both as a woman as a man. You must know where you get to your limit. You can't be insulting a man after umeka sura hapa na kupiga coffee.
Is coffee itaingia hapo naye ni kweli.
You see what? I usually tell people like this, when it comes to an argument in the marriage, a woman must think if you hapa, I calm down. I'm the wife. Here hapa mtenyamache tungemdomo. Because a woman can say one statement that will swallow the 1,000 words the man have said, that will trigger certain anger in a man. Domestic violence is not permitted. A matter of fact, if you're in a marriage that is so abusive and very violent, you need to check out. It's not right. And partly, many women have run away from their homes because of that. So they end up raising their children alone.
And it is a contributor. Can we go to the next point? The next clause.
The next one,
which is not the next point. The other clause.
For becoming widowed.
No, see, before we go to the questions, there is that middle point.
No, we've not finished on Nini.
We can't finish on them all. We move ahead. Why is it that singlehood is there's a lot of...
We have some good ones. Let's just wrap it through.
Okay.
Another one is rape. Rape has made many women raise children by themselves. It's a bad ordeal.
Yeah.
It's a bad thing.
Yeah.
But it has really brought a lot of single parenting.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah.
Then number 8.
What should women do to curb themselves against rape? Because nowadays there are those things that are triggering that rape. Dress code.
Hey, it's true.
Being late out in the night.
Gisting with the man.
Too much gisting with a man.
You're flirting with a man and you know you don't want to sleep with him.
Yeah.
Takushikana nguvu.
Na sema umeonesha mapaja yote nje.
Na kukula fair.
Yeah.
Kukula fair. Akutalipa.
Yeah.
So these are some of the things you need to avoid. You really need to.
Yes.
You really need to. The other thing that causes the rise of single parenting is childbirth by a single person or single person's adoption. You know, childbirth by a single parent. When you find that somebody goes and adopts a child by herself.
Yes.
You know, she said to me, I don't want a husband. I just want to, you know. So as she
or
said,
the case whereby a lady just absolutely just tells a guy, I don't want any commitment in this relationship.
Yes.
I want you to help me get a child. And that's it.
By arrangement.
Yes, there are those incidences that are happening nowadays. Ladies they can take care of themselves. They just want a man who can help them get children. You got to.
All right. We want to rush through this very fast.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll take 1 or 2 before we come to the close of the program today.
Yeah.
Negative effects of single parenting.
Yes.
There are effects. There are negative effects to that. Don't be so joyous at being a single parent. It's not a good thing to be happy about. It's not something to celebrate. Oh, I'm raising my kids alone in a man. It's not something to, you know, to joy, to celebrate. Because it has its own effects, its own, you know, what do you call it? Negatives.
Yes.
And one of them is financial troubles or financial constraint.
Yeah.
What mostly happen is when there is single parenting, you discover you're carrying all the bills by yourself. That can be troublesome. Yeah,
it is troublesome. And that is now what is prompting some ladies to now start demanding money.
Or work long hours.
Work long hours is okay. But now it makes them now become con women. For instance, they realize, hey, this thing is heavy on me. I need to put a demand on this man. You have to take care of this child. So to an extent whereby 50,000 per month, 150,000 per month, 10,000 per month. Okay? Because the weight of money, a child is not easy to take care.
Yeah.
There is food, there is clothing, there is shelter, there is other things, and school. Okay? So at the end of the day, on one parent, it becomes heavy. When both parents are there, one is a saidiana.
Two.
Yeah.
We advise that you should do your best to raise your kids, the two of you.
Yes.
The load becomes lighter when both of you are you know, are involved. The second thing that happens negative of single parenting is what we call low parenting qualities. This is the naked truth. You can't be a mother and be a father and be perfect in both.
No.
You can't. You can't be perfect in being a man. And you see what? A time comes, and this is why now I want to talk to sisters, even men. There's a place you get, or your children get to, that the voice of their father is key. Matter of fact, they say a child born in a father-mother's kind of environment, they tend to have a better growth than those who are raised by single parents. It's somehow disadvantage. You might might not know what to do about it or have anything to do about it, but if you can avoid it, it's a low, you have very bad quality, low parenting qualities. There are women who their work is to spoil the children.
Yeah.
Aki baba baba baba, and you're raising a boy child, and you have mothered that boy. He behaves like a girl.
Yeah.
And I think partly that's where this men behaving like girls comes from.
Yeah. And it's unfortunate. First of all, personally, I'd like to uphold the effort most single moms are doing to raise children. You're doing a good job, absolutely. But if you can avoid it, that one time that it went wrong and that child came, the child is a blessing. We look at it as a blessing. We look at the child as a blessing. We are not condemning the child being in your life. But the right atmosphere of that child to be raised in is an atmosphere where the father is there and you also being there. So it shouldn't be a mistake that you repeat a second time or enjoy being in that state. If you can reconcile with the father, if things can just be mended and made, if that mistake cannot repeat itself again, you have a second child out of wedlock, better. Okay? We're not saying, we're not condemning single moms. We're not condemning single fathers. Circumstances definitely found you there. And there are those even who are choosing to be in those circumstances. Like the last point we have read, those who choose to be single. So, but at the end of the day, if it is something that you can avoid these things that I'm seeing people doing on social media. These things of come, let's come and try. If it works, it doesn't work. It definitely will not work because you've not seen it working.
Correct.
Okay? And that is what many people are doing. Especially these people that are very much in the limelight. They are being called celebrities. And many girls down here are following these celebrities, following the wrong thing. I think it's the high time you open your eyes and start doing things the right way. So, at the end of the day, if you can avoid it, get into a marriage setup that is a marriage setup.
Yes.
Okay?
Very important.
Walk down the aisle, see his parents, let him come and see your parents. Olewa vizuri. Then get children in such circumstances and pray for your marriage that it stands until you raise children together. Okay? That is the best advice.
That's the best advice.
Advice possible. But if you find yourself as a single mom, don't go again getting a second and a third child as a single mother. It is not a trophy race that, hey, you know, so and so, Sister Eunice is a single mom, she has even 4. So all of us, like another single woman is always clapping for herself. And she's a celebrity, quote unquote, that she celebrates having raised children by herself. So single moms are looking up to her and thinking it's a good thing to do. She has more than 3 children. If I mention her name,
there's no
she's well known. There's no need. Yeah? If you made a mistake, let me call it a mistake, once and got that one, don't make a second mistake, a third mistake, and then continue raising children without their father. Is not the right way.
It's wrong.
It's not the God-ordained way.
And then the truth is this, that child will not grow proper.
Yeah.
That child will have a deficiency.
Because you can't be father.
Yeah. That is why if you find yourself in that kind of situation, especially if you're dealing with boys, and most mothers have a tendency of spoiling.
You know, mothers are soft.
No, it's wrong. Because what? It will cost that child in the future.
Yeah.
Itabia tunapata siku kwa street, boys kissing boys. Say that tunapendana. Kwa kuna wengine anatafuta. Nitawapata viboko. How can a boy say he loves another boy? Na wanafanya kitendo ya ndoa.
Yeah.
Look at those boys very, very well. They were raised by single moms, and at some point they got off from they could not do anything.
Yeah.
By themselves. Let's get this one. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, how are you?
Fine.
Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Yes.
Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Hello.
What is your name?
Please send a message if you can hear us. I think she can't get us clearly.
What happens sometimes when people call, they use the background, they leave the TV on.
Yeah, so they can, yeah.
So when you're calling, kindly make sure your TV is off, the volume is low.
Yeah.
So we can get to understand each other. Okay, let's get something else. So you find this kind of children, check very well. Some of them were raised by single parents. Hello? Okay. Hello?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Welcome to the show. What's your name?
My name is Sophie.
Yes, Sophie.
I've been listening to your message even today.
Okay.
Yeah, but now you are saying that being a single parent. I'm a single parent of 3.
Okay.
I raised them by the grace of God.
Yes.
And I wedded. After wedding, my husband left me for his secretary.
Okay.
And he left me like 2005.
Okay.
And now, even I've raised my children. The last one has graduated last 3 years ago.
Congratulations.
Absolutely.
And I've raised them by the grace of God, and I've never remarried.
That is...
So, so where is my wrong? Where is my wrong? I just had to raise my children.
Now, on that platform, you don't have a wrong.
No.
The man walked away.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
You don't have a mistake there. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
For such a lady,
she has no wrong.
She has no wrong, absolutely, because the husband left and she had no choice.
Yeah.
But we have these ones who choose to do so.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They choose to be single parents, or they just went about playing about with men and they got children.
Yeah.
Those are those we're talking about. There are those by circumstance. Your husband passed on, or you know, your husband left and you left with children. Yeah. And you have to raise them. You have to raise them because they're not way.
Yes.
You know. But there's these other ones who are more. You went to somebody's husband. Yeah. Then the man now has left out the children. That is wrong. One thing about single parent, and even this still be my advice for those who have children, even if your husband passed on or your husband left you, right? You've raised them. There's a point, there's a place in that child's growth. They need a man figure. That is the naked truth. There's a point your son, no matter how good you are or strict or the better life you've given that child or good education, there's a point that child will need a man figure, a male figure. So my advice would be connect your sons with their uncles, somebody they can look up to as a father, somebody who can tell them no this way. Why? Because there's a point, it will get to a point that you as a woman, you might not be able to tell them anything. Not because they disrespect you, it's because according to maturity and growth, they need another stronger voice, especially to men, to boys. Two, when it comes to girls, what happens is they need to feel the affection and understand love through their fathers. Fathers tend to, exuberate love to their daughters. Daughters learn how to love or how to be loved through their father. And boys know how to love by them being close to their mom. So by how you treat your wife and how your wife treats you, the children know how marriage should be. But boys learn love, how to show love from their mom. They know how to be tender and to be nice. Girls know how to be treasured and to be taken care of by men. So that is when they get married. So at the end of the day, being a single mom, it has its own disadvantage in terms of upbringing, raising. So we have women who just spoil their children. So these children come to a point by now they are no longer, for lack of a better word, they become weaklings. So there's a reason. If God has helped you, you've raised them better. We thank God. But still, so that these children don't grow, one-sided, get somebody who can be a strong voice in their lives. Yeah. Yes. All right. Maybe the last point, then we come to the close because of time. Maybe one more point, then we come to the close. And probably we'll continue with this next week. Yes. Second part of this. Children after divorce. That means what? Like, if your reason for single parenting is divorce, your children will also suffer from adjustments, problems, or may have the feeling of being ashamed. Or your parents left. Or your father and mother could. That kind of shame can come to them. Yeah. So there's a certain shame that comes to children once their parents have divorced. Yeah. So it's some of the effects that will come on the child when the child is, and then sometimes even they themselves, because the spirit also, it can follow them. So you find also your daughters getting children out of wedlock because it's a pattern that's already been created in their homes. Yeah. Yeah. It's true, and it happens especially in schools when maybe their friends are being visited by both parents, and this other end is only the mom who comes, mostly single moms, or it's only the dad who comes. So that adjustment after the separation can be negative on the children. That's exactly self-explanatory. They go through their own things. Yeah. That is why if you are a single mom and you're raising single girls and single boys, you should get to inquire what they go through with their friends. Correct. Yeah, because there are those who are ever complaining or ever finding issues around their friends.
being bullied, being, you know, brought down. Why is it that we've never seen your father? And that time even he doesn't know the answer.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a negative effect that comes about by single parenthood. Yeah, by the children not being able to adjust.
Okay.
Yeah, to the divorce and the separation and everything.
Correct.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. It's just a wonderful time we are having here. Please, it is. We hope you got blessed. You got something. Just before we close, what are your parting shot?
Oh, my parting shot is
on single parenting.
On single parenthood. One, I again applaud every single parent, whether male or female. You are doing a good job. We know the sacrifice that you have to go through to play both roles.
Yes.
It's not something we are looking down on, and it is not easy, especially if you found yourself in that circumstance and you didn't choose it. Okay, so but my thing and my parting shot is to the singles who have no children yet. Don't enter into a relationship when you're not keenly looking at the consequences of that relationship. Every consequence of sex, unprotected sex, is disease or children. So when you're doing whatever you're doing, be cautious. That weak moment is there. But you need to be careful. You shouldn't be entertaining the weak moment, the moment of weakness. Or I just was having fun with my friends and it happened. No. As a lady, as a man, you should always be guarded. Okay? Don't allow excuses that will put you into a forever challenge. And this one absolutely goes to, especially to men. So single parenthood, if you're there and you're managing it, we are clapping for you. God help you and God give you more grace to continue doing that job very well. But for you that is a little bit careless and reckless with your life as a single man or as a married man, you're just playing with women and you are expecting nothing will happen, be careful. It's not a good environment to raise your children in. It is also not a good place to find yourself in. These drangles in the courts and all that, send upkeep. The child is sick. Oh, do you know what we go through in the night? Do you know what I go through to raise your child by yourself? That triangle is not good. If you can avoid being in it, do the right thing. And there is always, the right path may not be easy, but it ends up best. Yes.
Yeah, somebody's asking, thanks for today's topic. How would I think you help a girl who was brought up from a single parents family and it becomes somehow hard for that girl when it's time for her to get married, since she has never had a father figure in her life?
Yeah, and those are now the negative effects we were talking about. Yes. And it could be on one of the points. They are unable to relate. For instance, she is looking at how probably the mother suffered with them. And so she's like, what is the use of a man? So that is now, quote unquote, whereby you're finding many lesbian girls who have now manned up because they're used to manning up and protecting their mother. So they wanakuwa kimwanaume na ndani mpaka already they can even look at themselves as malish kind of. Okay? So that this girl cannot relate to relating to a man because she has never seen it. And probably what she has seen is bad. She has seen the mother struggle. She has seen the mother really go through tough times and the father is there. So what will make her gravitate to men? Nothing. Okay? But this is what I will tell her. Not all men are like your father, who maybe abandoned you, who maybe messed up your mother. Not all men are like that. Don't rubber stamp that mentality. It will affect your relationship with men and probably even affect your marital life. As the man of God has said, most of those that are raised in the single parenthood, it ends up becoming like a spirit. Yes. You see, like now for her, she was raised in that environment and she has that ka mentality. Aye. So mwanaume akimletea tu kichwa kidogo kwa nyumba, she will walk out. You're getting it? Yeah. She may easily walk out because of the feeling, if my mom did it, I can also do it with my children. So it does not, what happened to your mother and what happened to you as the children does not have to be your experience also. You can change it, you can break the pattern, it is workable. Our own is working. Yeah? If there's an example you need to look at this one and the ones that are practical, the people that are close to you that their marriages are working. I'm sure you can lack 2 or 3 that you can emulate. So just change your perception. Marriages work. Yeah.
Wow, it's a wonderful night. What I would say is marriage is for 2 and children is a blessing as an addition. So every parent, every man, every woman must play their role in the life of the children. You should not permit your children to be raised by nobody else, somebody else, or be raised as single parents. So we will not conclude today because we are coming with the second episode of the part 2 of the same topic. We're going to go, how do you handle this? How do you come out of it? And so we'll be discussing it further with you next week. But I want to know that this week we're having Kesha. Tomorrow we're having communion service here in Sound of Abundance Church. Kindly be part of it from 6 in the evening. And then also remember, on Friday we're having a Kesha. This battle must come to an end. Kesha is going to be a great time of prayer, great time of word, and great time of ministration. Please don't miss this Kesha 25th. Is going to be a great night. We are sure you're going to be blessed. My wife and I, we are so excited that you've been able to join us. Kindly follow us on social media. Every morning, 5 a.m. on Rev B, Akama Sound of Abundance, I have morning dew prayers. Kindly be part of them. Let's pray together. Let's believe God together. Let's cry to God together. And I'm very sure breakthroughs are going to come. God bless you, keep you, and we know that your life will never be the same again. Your marriage, your life is going to be better every day. God bless you, and goodbye, and have a good night.